When you want only the best for your pet, check out AbbeyBellePetDesigns.com. We offer quality products such as floppy beds, crate pads, round pet beds, pillow slip covers, belly bands, and more. All products come in a variety of colors and sizes, guaranteed to satisfy your pet's particular style. Your pet deserves to be pampered, so shop at AbbeyBellePetDesigns.com. If you don't see the item you want listed in our shop, just drop us a line and we'll be glad to make the product of your pet's dreams. AbbeyBellePetDesigns.com. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hey, Robin, good morning. Chezzy, hello. Barbara, Brent, Harley, how you doing? How's everybody? Hey, history lover. Blair, Danelle. Hey, Deborah, good to see you. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody? Want to remind you as you come in, today is, hey, Mrs. Andrew Vaughn, Miss Andrew Vaughn, and we are here. Hey, crew, Chris. Today is God's Views on Political News, today at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Hey, Pamela, and that would be on the Facebook page, God's Views on Political News. Hope you can enjoy it. You can join us for the live show. You can ask questions and state comments there. Hey, Mel, how are you? Hey, Jay. Hey, good. Ha, good. Ha. What do you want me to call you? Good or Jay? Hey, Renee. Hey, Dawn. Good to see you. Okay, quickly, I'm going to read to you 2 Timothy 3 as you come in and invite your followers. But know this, that in the last days, perilous times will come, for men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, unloving, unforgiving, slanderers, without self-control, brutal, despisers of good, traitors, headstrong, haughty, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying its power. And from such people turn away. Amen. Please say a prayer for my daughter Morgan. We are waiting for some tests to come back. Absolutely. Please pray, everybody, for Robin's daughter Morgan. That tests come back absolutely wonderful and that everything is perfectly fine. Hey, Daniel, we are definitely witnessing that verse right now. Oh, yeah, we totally are. Hey, Cully, we really, really are. I tell you, we're just living through the days, the end times right now. I mean, it's very clear what's happening. I came on a little bit last night. I don't know if everybody saw when I came on, but I mean, it's you know, what do we expect? We're getting BS. And we're supposed to believe that that's absolutely true. I had to come back in. Oh, no problem, Pamela. Hey, Sinatra, good morning. Beyond disgusting. I know, Pamela, it really is. I mean, nope, did not. Oh, you went to bed early. Well, shame on you, Barbara. See what happens when you go to bed? Can't sleep. You have to stay up all the time, 24/7. Barbara, Robin says, thank you for your prayers. That virus is so right on the money that... Oh, that verse is so right on the money that it's scary. Yeah. Well, hardly God never lies, right? God always tells the truth, and God tells you what's coming. Sorry, I keep missing you in the evening. Oh, that's okay. Miss all the good stuff. Now we're into throwing ice in college. So first, the story came out from the New York Times. May have dated Putin in high school. Yeah, well, I'm sure he did. First, it came out that on this story from the New York Times, that basically Kavanaugh was, got into some argument with a friend. And at first, somebody reported that he threw beer, because I guess that sounded better. And then later it came back that he threw ice at someone. Oh, my God. Hey, Junior. So I don't know if you've ever thrown ice at anyone, but if you have, I suggest that you don't try to run for the Supreme Court, because how dare you, you criminal. And so the police were called, and nobody admitted to doing anything, really. Nobody wanted to say what they did. So that was it. That was it. Hey, Carmen, I have a bad enough life right now. This is seriously depressing me. Pamela, it is seriously depressing, because it's so bizarre. Here's the thing that keeps not depressing me, but upsetting me and frustrating me. Yeah, good thing that the evidence built it. What really gets to me Yeah, he withdrew his name in teaching in January because he said, he doesn't have time and he may not be able to keep that commitment. If he's on the Supreme Court, he won't be able to keep that commitment. Robin just admitted to putting ice down people's shirts, so I think we should excommunicate her from YouTube and watching the show every morning. Now they're saying he has a temper. I know, of course. What frustrates me is that we had an allegation from a woman who said something happened. We had 3 people sworn testimony that said there was no party, so therefore nothing could have happened because it didn't exist. And yet, based on that lack of reality, that farce, in high school we threw peas in the cafeteria, out you go. I've all done that. Also, build the witch trails. Well, Pamela, I'm glad everyone is finally admitting your wrongdoing, because this way the FBI won't have to come and investigate you. So you're saving us all time and money. So I do appreciate that. But we don't deal in reality. We don't deal with reality anymore on some of these things, and we've gone on now for a week later having some. I'm going to watch my tongue here today. Person named Jeff Flake call for an investigation. No problem, Chezzy. I always try to please your Pamela. Call for an investigation when he says, the way he talked was a man that was unjustly accused. I confessed on Twitter today to nose spray incident. Oh my God. He just humanized the Supreme Court. Exactly, Dawn. So we have taken something that doesn't exist, that never happened, that people swore to the fact that it never happened, and yet we continue to look at it, we continue to treat it, we continue to act as though it was real. And as somebody who deals in reality, which I'm sure you do, but I mean, I'm a person since I was a child. I deal in reality. Reality therapy was something that I was very interested in understanding and growing knowledge about when I was as a psychotherapist, but long before I became a psychotherapist, because I felt that it was so important to deal with facts and deal in reality. And so when you're having to deal in the irrational, I have a really hard time with that, because see, I'm sorry, I'm grounded to reality, fact, truth, and God. And everything after that is just an absolute farce. We're building a case on something that never happened. And I want to tell you something. I want you to know that now, if you're caught handing out Solo cups, the red Solo cups, you know what I'm talking about. Wink, wink. Hey, Jules. If you're caught doing that, I know, I'm naughty. Hey, Lee, good to see you. The red Solo cups alone are enough. Yeah, put your ice cubes down. I know. The red Solo cups are enough to convict you. I'm just saying. So, did you see Brett Kavanaugh, spiking any drinks, giving to try to get women drunk? Well, I did see him passing around red Solo cups. And I did see him standing around I won't say punch bowl, but, the punch containers. And I know that people spiked it at times with grain alcohol. Okay, so let's go back to the original question. Did you see Brett Kavanaugh do any of that? I'm going to just continue to smile because I used to be a model, according to my story. So I'm just going to continue to smile. Yeah, I know, Wayne. Use the yellow ones from now on. Nobody will accuse you of anything. Hey, Lori. Red Solo cups with ice and plastic straws. Done deal. Guilty. Guilty. Yep, there goes the confession. Robin uses red Solo cups for parties. Oh, I wonder what Robin is doing at those parties, right? Because we know what red Solo cups mean. Damn, I've had handed out red Solo cups. Well, yeah, there you go, Cully. And we know what you did with those red Solo cups, Cully. Don't act all innocent, you know? We all know what red Solo cups mean. Period. I know, Teresa. Don't even go there. Like, if you're going to make any more admissions, you probably should contact an attorney first. Beer ping pong should be outlawed. There you go. Her interview was laughable, Dawn said. I don't think anyone believes that. If they do, their bread ain't done. I wonder if red Solo cup sales will drop. You know what, Junior? I predict they will increase. Good morning, Chicago. Duct tape already. Pray for my Solo. Yep. I say the sales on the red Solo cups are going to soar. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you're going to see red Solo cups everywhere. It's hey, wait, here we go. I'll make this prediction like all these people. You're going to see red Solo cups in the grocery store. Oh, you'll have to go back and listen, Danielle. You'll have to go back and listen to the replay. What about the blue Solo cups? Is it a felony to use those? We won't even go there, Robin. I'm not even going to talk about blue Solo cups. But here's the thing. I read, this is an allegation that was made. This is my opinion about what I'm going to say here, and I don't know if any of it's true, but this is what I read, and it came from the media, so of course we can believe the media. But anyway, supposedly there was a lawsuit against this woman, and I'm going to say, no, the blue means something else, Barbara, something horrible. Yeah, can I call you for you to predict my future? Yep, Pamela. But supposedly this woman, represented by the pole dancer's attorney, supposedly there was a lawsuit filed where she had broken her nose, and she was claiming that she had lost a lot of money because she's a model, and as you can tell, and I'm sure she was a model. And she'd lost a lot of jobs with the broken nose. And she listed this guy down as one of the people who was a witness to the fact that she had lost a lot of business because he had, according to her, had hired her to do, creepy porn lawyer, had hired her to do, some modeling jobs because she's so beautiful. And so basically, we'll deliberately buy red Solo cups. There you go, Blair. Please do. And show them, online. Maybe stack them even. So she put this guy down as the guy who hired her, and she wasn't able to complete her contract because she had a broken nose, and it was the fault of the people that caused her to fall or whatever somewhere. I don't know how she fell. So the guy said, well, I'm your friend. This guy was a friend of hers. But I have to say, you broke your nose a year before we met, and I didn't hire you for modeling. Just saying. Where do you go with that? Model with a bipping pole, not a model that's a stripper. Yeah, I don't know if she had a pole or not, Cully, but she claims that she was a model, so I'm going to take her word for it. I know, Chessie. You need more duct tape. I know, speechless. What can you say after that? Really? What can you say after, I was a model, broke my nose, couldn't work. What do you say after, he threw ice on me? Yeah, there you go. Put hashtag confirm Kavanaugh on every one of the cups. Yep. If I probably have some red, don't tell anybody, because I'm probably not supposed to have plastic in the house. I may have some red Solo cups. I don't know, because when I buy them, wink, wink, I use them. And so I may not have any around to do that. Yeah, well, I don't know. And, so anyway, and now we have, like I said, a case that we're following, that we have no proof that it even ever happened because 3 people have said it never happened. That was a chunk of ice. Yeah. Well, no, she wasn't there during the ice story, Barbara. She was only there when women were being gang raped, according to her, and she was going to the gang rape parties because she was there every time that they were being gang raped, but never told anybody. It's what I'm hearing. I buy red Solo cups for Christmas. Sure you do, Jerry. Susan, you better not disclose if you have straws. Jerry Brown, the clown mobile, might show up. Well, and also, I'm not sure about the, just having red Solo cups, having plastic in the house. We use the tiny red Solo cups for communion. Well, I'm sure you do. Booze it up there, Daniel. I'm sure. Right on in church, right? Can't the VP step in and vote in this situation? He will vote in the end, Carmen, to break a tie if there is one needed. But that's what he does. Like Bill Clinton, put some ice on that. Yeah, exactly. I know. So, and then we have, who else? I think I don't know. I think that's about it. Yes, because she brought the alcohol and drugs or was bribing her college girls, Barbara said. Let me just say that Diane Feinstein, I haven't been able to read the whole thing. Oh, the big church Solo cups are for church outings. I bet they are. Can we throw ice at Bill Clinton? No, Chezzy, he's off limits. He's a Democrat. Diane Feinstein came out with a rebuttal to Rachel Mitchell. Rachel Mitchell is, don't forget, a natural order and common sense. How dare you, Brent? Natural order and common sense? What, are you a communist or something? What's my scope about? I don't know. What's it about? Red Solo cups. So anyway, Diane Feinstein has rebutted Rachel Mitchell. She's saying, well, maybe you wouldn't bring a case right now based on what you have, but with more information that the FBI is looking into, maybe you would then. Diane, listen, can we talk here? Stop trying to distract what you know is coming, and that is, there's an investigation, Diane, on you and who may have leaked the information. And you know what? Maybe we should call for an investigation in how you could have had a guy drive you around. Chinese, I guess he was, he's from China. Thanks, Jesse. How you could have a guy drive you around for, I don't know, hey, Marlene, 20 years and not even know, like one iota, that he might be a spy. And then you want us to believe that nobody's sitting behind you there, your staff, rainbow Solo cups? I don't know, Wayne. What would that imply? So, Diane, let's just keep the BS down. So, okay, can we do that? Because, I mean, it's silly. It's silly, Diane. Silly. And, again, as we get towards Friday, the whole Mitchell thing was a joke. Why did Republicans not let her ask Kavanaugh questions? Well, because, let me tell you why. Because, see, in the world that we live in now, you are not allowed to ask a woman a question. When she says that she has been victimized, you don't ask questions. By the way, you were 45 minutes early in posting your Ellison article. Yeah, can you believe those people are representing the U.S. in the Senate? No, I can't. I'm taking notes and names exactly. From now on, hey, Dee, if a woman says that a man committed a crime against her, I don't even really care what the crime is anymore. I'm gonna believe her. I'm not gonna ask for any evidence. I'm gonna call the police and ask for that man, if I'm, anywhere inside, ask for that man to be arrested, because we are not to ask questions. And so, because we can't ask questions, we have to gingerly hire a female attorney to ask questions that really can't ask too many questions, especially not hard-pressing ones, because that would mean that we're re-victimizing, there is a war on men, re-victimizing the victim. So we have to just believe her and move on like nothing ever happened. Gotta run. Okay, Blair, have a blessed day. Hey, Blair, if you have red Solo cups with hashtag confirm Kavanaugh, put it online, give it to me and DM me or whatever, and I'll pass it around. I just ordered red duct tape. We need to open up the prisons because all those people are guilty any longer. People will be wearing hidden cameras. She was lying, Susan. No! You're kidding, Molly. Thanks, Blair. Feinstein is being investigated. Yeah. Oh, Molly, how could you say? How could you claim that a woman was lying? Now, Molly, 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 shame, shame, shame. Let's everybody shame Molly for saying that the woman was lying. Face it, I raised a son, have a young teen grandson, all they think about at that age. Barbara said, well, they better change their way of thinking there, Barbara, because they're not allowed to do that. Hey, Lisa. And so, yeah, if you're coming in here to claim that any woman is lying, and you come in here and you try to call out a woman, shame, shame, shame. That is not allowed. Women don't lie. Just the name Feinstein makes me feel sick to my stomach. Robin said she needs to be removed. The leak came from her, Robin said. Yeah, I'm reconnected now, everybody, on YouTube. Yeah, they shut me down for just a moment, but I'm back up and running. There we go. Yeah, YouTube didn't like what I was saying, so they just shut me down. Same way that Facebook always used to do. So anyway, I don't know about you. Hey, Monique. Hey, Robin. Yeah, I'm back. It's the red Solo cups that I was talking about. You see that somebody doesn't like red Solo cups. Hey, White Black GOP. So again, all of this. Oh, and I have to tell you, Jeff Flakey. You saw him yesterday talking to Forbes with Coons, of course, his new buddy. I was a model once for Weight Watchers. Harley said, "Hey, Kat, how are you?" So he's today making an appearance with Coons, talking to the Atlantic. And of course, once again, you know, he has to talk about, is one the scope? Can anyone else see who is on the scope? Oh. He's once again talking about, you know, how we needed to have the investigation, how it was so important to have the FBI. Because the other 6 times that they investigated just wasn't enough. How many times will be enough? I don't know. How many years do we need? That's you know, that's totally up to the Democrats, right? Because the Republicans don't fight back. Busy day, okay, Carmen, gotta register to vote. Good. FBI investigation into Google for scrubbing her name claim. Yeah, there should be, Milo, absolutely. I guess you can pay people to have your name scrubbed, but you know, in this case, I don't think she had to pay anybody, and she could easily take down her Facebook page, which I guess she did, because of everything that's on there, probably anti-Trump talk, but we'll never know, right? But the FBI could find out if they wanted to. But are they going to? Google did it, and the Democrats. She had Google interns, and she still does, Chessie, as far as we know. That's why she has that other door. They go through the other door. Republicans need to buy some glue and start sticking together. Yes. Republicans have a very hard time doing that. They really do. They fight each other. They call each other names online and on Periscope. You know, things like that. But they don't stick together. Nothing is ever fully hidden on the internet. That's right, Jerry. That's right. You froze. I don't think I froze for everybody, Barbara. Maybe for you. Maybe they were doing something. Can't give you out. Oh, this digital footprint lasts forever. Oh, wow. That's something else, Alan. I wonder if red Solo cups last forever. Because, you know, you could get DNA off a red Solo cup, right? And then you could find out that Brett Kavanaugh was actually holding in his hand a red Solo cup. Think the Kavanaugh deal was enough to tip it over. Republicans have had it. Yeah, Mila, if they haven't had it by now, they're never going to have it. You know, poor Toby Keith. Okay, cool. It won't be long until the Democrats cause people to shut down conservatives for good. So much for freedom. Yep. Hey, Teresa's back. Yeah, they're trying to shut us down in every single way. You know, Dennis Michael Lynch, I don't know if any of you guys listen to him, but Facebook is almost basically gotten rid of him. And he's going on to his own app so that he can be heard. It's very difficult to find him. They shut down his page every now and then. Hey, Amaze. And he's just going to go to an app. I think pretty soon that's what everybody's going to do. The problem is it's Google and things like that drive the traffic to you. Oh, God, Susan, don't give them any ideas. I know, Harley. I know. Let's see. I loved yesterday President Trump calling out Da Nang Blumenthal. I thought that was great. She had couples therapy over wanting the second door. I know. Gregorio, isn't that what everybody does? I mean, come on. He did speak so well, Rafu. He really did. I loved it. Calling people out. Calling Booker out. You know, the guy who admitted that at 15 years of age, he groped the breast of a female friend after she had pushed his hand away. He went back and hit the mark. Hey, Chicago Pops, are you leaving? His news conference was hysterical. Yeah, and Trump did great yesterday, Molly, and he did great at the rally. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful day and that you are in control. Amen. Don, there are no time limits for Dems to accuse and lie about others. Yeah. Booker is a tool. Yeah. By Blumenthal and Booker standards, they should resign. Absolutely. And Lisa, that's what we have to keep pushing for. I'm telling you. And also, I don't know if anybody saw my article, my Keith Ellison article that came out at SusanKnowles.com. Basically, thank you for everything you do. Well, you are welcome. Thank you for coming in and participating. Blumenthal can't be trusted. He lied about his military service. No, he wouldn't do that, Chicago Pops. God's views on today? Yes, Teresa. He wouldn't do that to Chicago Pops. Because, you see, he only lied a little bit. He only said he was in Vietnam, and he only said he got a Purple Heart. Now, come on. That's not really lying, is it? Now, really, is it lying? When the Democrats do it, is it really lying? Come on. Don't be falsely accusing Richard Blumenthal, Da Nang Blumenthal, of lying. So, yeah, he misspoke. That's right. I have to back away from this, making my blood pressure skyrocket. I love to listen to you, though. I know, Danelle. But you know what? Don't worry about it. God is in control. One rule for them and another for us. That's right. Stolen valor is the worst. What a nasty post. That's horrid. Yeah. Oh, POS. Sorry. I saw an exclamation point. Looked like a T. Ellison's accuser has been paid off. Why do you think that, Charlie? Here's the thing. Okay, I wrote my article. There was an independent report that was leaked yesterday that basically said there's no way to substantiate what Ellison is being accused of because he's a Democrat and they're always right, right? That's right, Chicago Pops. They're always right. They never lie. So don't ever even think that Democrats lie. Just like a woman who's a victim, you know, basically, the Democrats are victims and they don't lie, and neither do women who are victims, ever. Okay. So, now, this independent report, she said the accuser would not turn over the videotape that she claims to have, which is the one where she claims that Ellison is dragging her off the bed by her feet, by her ankle, and physically pulling her off the bed and then verbally abusing her at the same time. Okay. Here's some factual information that nobody in Minnesota would tell you and that many people wouldn't tell you anywhere. This attorney who did a independent investigation happens to be the legal partner, stay with me, the legal partner to the Democrat organization, their attorney. So she's the legal partner of the attorney that represents the Democrats who hired the attorney to do the investigation. Did everybody stay with that? Yeah, exactly, Harley. And in Minnesota, I may not give it to law enforcement. She's probably naked, yeah. And so she said, this was Karen Monahan, tweeted out that basically she, let me see if I have her exact words. She said, "You're not entitled to my pain and trauma. You're not entitled to see me getting dragged when my body is being exposed in more ways than one. This is my trauma. I dealt with the abuse. I've already shared more than I was comfortable with. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, nobody in their right mind would hand over information to somebody who was absolutely not independent, totally biased, and had a look of impropriety, if nothing else, and a conflict of interest. Okay, so all of that. It sounds like the Mueller investigation, just saying, but even worse. I mean, it's so glaringly biased that it's unbelievable. And so she's supposed to go, okay, well, here, let me give you this tape. And don't worry if you leak it to the public and they can see my anatomy and everything else and see me getting abused over and over and over, that's okay. No. That I am, for me personally, if I were her and in her shoes, I wouldn't turn that information over to anyone until I was absolutely sure that either law enforcement that you could trust was looking at it and was going to actually do an investigation. I don't think her son posted the video, Renee. He just said he found the video. I posted in one of my articles what he had said on Facebook, and I did not see a video. Or I would ask for this to be, for hearings to be conducted, either by I would say by the Senate. Molly, I guess it was a camera in the room. I don't know. But I would ask for the Senate to investigate, even though he's with the House, because I don't even trust the people in the House to do this unless they have public hearings. But I think there needs to be a hearing. I think we need to demand that there is a hearing. And for me personally, because he's running for the AG in Minnesota, I don't think the Attorney General's office in Minnesota ought to be handling the investigation. Just me. I don't trust you. Yeah, I know. You notice he didn't say he doesn't have a video, that she doesn't have a video. That's right, Harley. But again, why would you turn that over to anybody that is going to either leak it, laugh at it, whatever? She had on a beautiful nightgown, silk champagne, Barbara said. If you guys could you retweet this? We are at the halfway point. Yeah, I mean, it would be ridiculous to do that. And I don't even know who in Congress anymore that you could really trust. Because any time that you give anything to Congress, they seem to leak it. Right, Diane? I mean, are you with me on that one? And they end up doing things like putting stuff in Wikipedia, right? I mean, are you listening, Maxine? Do you agree with me on that one too? So, you know, like doxing people, you can't trust them. I don't know anymore who you can trust. But I can tell you one thing. Agrees palms. I can tell you one thing. Independent. And that definition of independent, if you ask a Democrat and you ask a Republican, you're going to get two different definitions. See, independent means actually independent. Nobody paying them off, no look of impropriety, nobody that's connected to anybody in the parties that you're looking into. I mean, come on. How stupid do you think the American public is? Pretty stupid, I would say. And again, if you could retweet that article, I'd appreciate it. Again, it's at SusanKnowles.com. It's the first article there. We need to continue to push. Here's what I'm doing. I am starting to use the playbook, Saul Alinsky Rules for Radicals, use the Democrats' playbook against them. Thank you, Harley. Harley said it was a great article. Thanks, Harley. I'm not going to be immoral, unethical, or do anything illegal, but I'm going to start using the same tactics that they use against us, use it right back. So if you think that a 17-year-old, what he does in high school with no evidence to show any criminal wrongdoing is not okay, and you want to get rid of that person because of it and convict them, then basically I want Cory Booker to have the same thing done to him. Well, he was only 2 years younger. And he admitted, hey, Bob, he admitted that he did it. Tell that to Bill Cosby and get that man out of jail. I don't know. I think, Bill Cosby, they convicted him in court with evidence. So I don't, I don't have any sympathy for Bill Cosby. I encourage everyone to read the article. It's on SusanKnowles.com. Thank you. Yeah, what evidence? There's no evidence with the Kavanaugh. So basically, we have to start doing the same thing, and we have to. Yeah, but it happened 30 years ago, perhaps. But I believe there was an admission by Cosby also that he did those same kind of, that he did drug those people. So, you know, they had to have some evidence in court. I didn't follow exactly all of it, but he had a witness. You know, the woman that came forward, the victim came forward. She was willing to go to court. Yeah, and I thought there was evidence with Cosby. And I think he, no, it's not the same, Mr. Pierce. It's not the same. So I think that lots of porn bots on the gang. Yeah. I think with, I don't know why people want to, you know, say that Cosby is the same, but it's not. Cosby admitted to drugging the women. That's what I thought, Chizzy. Bill spiked the jello, Cully said. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Cory Booker. He admitted to doing it, okay? So, Cory Booker, if you believe a 15-year-old, no, it's not really he said, she said. Because Bill Cosby said he drugged the women. Judge Kavanaugh was just a teenage boy drinking and having innocent fun. I don't know. You know, I don't know if he's having innocent fun. I don't know, because there's been no proof really about anything. So, the Dem Party in Chicago has used smear attack for years to tear apart anyone who opposed. Yep. Yeah, Cosby admitted it. So, you know, when you admit something like that, you're done. And with Cory Booker, he ought to be done too. He ought to have to leave the Senate because of the fact he admitted at 15 years old that he, without the consent of the female, groped her breast after she had pushed him away. Then he went for the mark. So I'm just saying, that's a sexual assault by their terms. It's a double standard. Exactly. I guess Judicial Committee, the 14th Amendment's out the window. And that's why we need to, again, Hillary bleached her computers and deleted 40,000 emails. That's right, Junior. I want that slush fund. I do too, Marlene. We need to keep saying we want that hush fund exposed. We, the American public, have a right to know who was getting paid, why they were getting paid, and how much they got paid. I mean, my God, it sounds like a cesspool of activity. That is our money, yeah. And you know, I'm not a Ben Shapiro fan. I don't really. I mean, he's okay, but I don't follow him or anything. But he had an article that came out yesterday and talking about, you know, the hypocrisy of all these people. Basically, he was calling out Feinstein and saying, hey, where are you? Why aren't you calling for an investigation into the Chinese driver that you have that was a spy? Why aren't you doing that? And then he also called out Kristen Gillibrand, who he says in 2015 received a gift worth nearly $500,000 from her husband's British parents. And again, Richard Blumenthal, who said he served in Vietnam when he didn't. Cory Booker for admitting what he did at 15. Kamala Harris, he's like Cerno on agenda, yeah. The Kamala Harris, who took over as a California AG and announced that there was going to be a statewide task force on the mortgage industry and basically sat around and did nothing. Surprise, surprise. What did Crazy Booker do? Junior, he wrote a column about this in 1992. Booker, when he was 15 years old, admitted to groping the breast of a female friend after she had pushed his hand away. He continued to advance to his mark, and he made his mark. So, I don't know. That's a sexual assault by their terminology. So, why is it okay for Booker, who admitted it, but Kavanaugh, who never admitted it, no evidence against him, etc., 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 is having FBI investigations? And the woman He's upset about the drinking judge. I know. And the woman next day supposedly had said that she was drinking. So, oh, wait, you groped the breast of somebody who was drinking? Did you give her the alcohol that got her drunk? I want an FBI investigation to find that out. Did he have red Solo cups? Did he put alcohol in a red Solo cup, or was he standing around anywhere near containers of punch? Also, I hope everybody gets my sarcasm at times, and I hope you get that. So, red Solo cup. That's right. Let's all go to the polls with our heads wrapped in red duct tape, and take with you a red Solo cup. Now, he called out Sheldon Whitehouse. He said as lawmakers closed in on a deal called the 21st Century Cures Act, Whitehouse bought shares in pharmaceutical companies, and on the day that Obama signed the bill, he started selling his shares. I don't know. I'm sure that wasn't insider trading. What if then it would have been a blue Solo cup. I'm sure that had, Solo Gate. Thank you, Coley. Hashtag Solo Gate. I'm sure a blue Solo cup means something. Just saying. Maybe that's a dog whistle for drugs. Okay? Drugs. That's what it is. It has to be. Be careful, wearing red might get you removed from the voting booth. Could be. Especially in California. Yeah. So, just everybody I'm just gonna tell you straight out, okay? Red Solo cup means there's alcohol in it, and you're doing something wrong if you hand somebody a red Solo cup, okay? Blue Solo cup means there are drugs in it, and you are doing something wrong if you have a blue Solo cup in your possession. So if you're holding it, you're guilty. And I hope you remember that. I just don't trust our voting system anymore. Well, why should you, Harley? You can't trust your government. Can you repeat, I was blacked out? Big Al said. What do you have next to you, Big Al? A blue or a red Solo cup? I got to throw away my blue Solo cups. Don't want to get arrested. There you go, Junior. There you go. And don't be passing them out to anybody else. Do throw them away. Destroy them appropriately. And don't throw them away. Don't give them away to anybody else. Or three-way sex with... No three-way sex. Repeat, yep, exactly. You're giving my secrets away with the blue cups. I'm sorry, Robin. But the truth has to be got out there. Would get them life in prison. Yes. I've got stacks of each. Of course, Nina. Of course. We know what goes on at your house. We know what goes on with the blue and red Solo cups. The American public is not stupid. Okay, Nina? I'm just saying. These hateful feminists, evildoers, are just as bad. Hitler's stance on creating an Aryan race. If they could, they'd probably create a demonic race with a push to spiritually slaughter men and Christians. Monique, please don't give them any ideas. Mine are all red and yellow. Oh, yellow, huh? Okay. I see what game that you're playing here, Marlene. You think that you can, have a yellow Solo cup and that means you're innocent? Let me tell you what a yellow Solo cup means, and I want everybody to listen closely, because this way you can find out what type of person Marlene is. A red Solo cup, we know what that is. We know, what's this new letter Kamala's turned over? No name, no nothing, just a no nothing, Kamala wanting to be important. No, yellow means that she has combined alcohol and drugs. That's worse than having a red Solo cup. It's worse than having a blue Solo cup. Yellow is horrible. A rainbow Solo cup. I don't even know what that is, Chicago Pops. I won't even go there, because that's just like a concoction of everything. And I wouldn't want to be, let's just put it this way. I wouldn't want to go near a container that, I won't say punch bowl, but container that has any of that in it. Just wouldn't. Are there clear the clear cups? Oh, you have the audacity to ask me if clear cups are okay. Oh my God. I don't even want to, Gregoria, I don't even want to talk to you now. I really, we all know what's in those clear cups, please. You don't have a cup, Jules? Well, thank God that you don't have any solo cups in your house. I think it's worse than that, Gregoria, and you know what I'm talking about. Don't act all innocent, you with your, oh, I've got clear cups. It is a good day for a few laughs, Chicago Pops, because if you don't laugh, sometimes you cry. And I'll tell you something. Robin's used all colors, and she is in trouble. Ban all cups, absolutely. You're blocking a lot of people today, Cully said. I've come to the conclusion you are better drinking from mason jars. Oh, mason jars. See, mason jars. Yeah, no, Alan, see, if you have a clear cup, that just goes to tell me that you are really, you're really evil and that you're trying to hide things, trying to make us believe like, oh, look, I've got my drink out in public and everybody can see that I'm not doing anything wrong, which just means you're doing something wrong. Hey, Mike, Illuminati jar. There, thank you, Mike. Thank you. Dawn is using mason jars. Illuminati jars. Thanks, Dawn, for letting us know just how evil you are. Yep. Unbelievable. I thought the people coming into this scope were like innocent people. And what happens? I get to find out they're not. I tried wine once and about gagged. The smell and taste of alcohol is so gross. Sure, Jules. Sure, we're going to believe that. Sure. Those mason jars are dog whistles, Cully, for Illuminati. Freemason jars. Yeah, did you get them for free, Don? Ha, wink, wink. Freemason jars. I have blue ones on top of my fridge. I would send the picture on here if I could. I have nothing to hide. Sure, Robin. Yep, unbelievable. Dawn had Freemason jars. Yeah. What? I don't drink. Sure, Jules. See, Jules is saying she doesn't drink. We know that's a lie. Okay, Jules, because I'll tell you why. You have to drink water. And that is drinking. So drinking water, you've just lied. And now the Democrats are going to all know that you lied because you said, I don't drink. Everybody drinks, Jules. They have water, okay? Wow, Jules just lied a big, big lie in the scope. Woo! I tell you, Jules, you wouldn't last for 2 seconds on a stand. Thanks, Nina. Unbelievable. Ooh, lying in my scope. We need to get you before the Senate. And we can have lawyers, you know, you can bring your lawyers all you want. I just want to hear you get up there under penalty and perjury and lie and say, ooh, I don't drink. Uh-huh. Yeah. Maybe Jules gets tube fed. Could be. Could be. Absolutely could be. We need to get you up there. Oh, my God. I was in the shower listening to this. So, Kim, let me just ask you. Were there any solo cups in the shower? Were you using water? Were you showering with alcohol, perhaps? Because, you know, we should know that. You tear them to pieces. Oh, Nina, I would have a field day. God, I would have had a field day with the good doctor. I wouldn't have been so easy on her. Monique said, shame on you, Dawn. The only thing I drink from mason jars are my veggie drinks, lemon water, or my apple cider drinks. Oh, so, hey, everybody. Monique is a Freemason, too, just so you know. My cats drink out of solo cups. Sure they do. Sure they do. And let me see. Now, Kim's calling men cats. Right? I just want everybody to know that. Kim just said my cats drink out of the solo cup. We know that's not true. We know that's code word for men. So we got you. We got you, Kim. We got you. Yeah. We got you. All right. I'm telling you. A lot of information. Wonder if we will get your scope in prison and your broadcasting underground. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Elaine said animal abuse. Yep. No, I didn't stop lying. Oh, come on. Now, Kim, does that mean no, I didn't stop lying? Is that what you're saying? That you didn't stop lying? Is that what you're saying? We're not a program here pretty soon to follow these. Ah. Kim, we all know, like Dawn said she drank out of mason jars. We all know that means Freemason, Illuminati. We know that. You're saying, you're saying that your cats drink out of solo cups. We all know that's code word for men. My kitty cats do drink out of solo cups for real. Yeah, sure. Oh, that was Elaine. That was, sorry, Kim, I thought it was you, but it was Elaine saying that. My dogs drink out of metal bowls. Yeah, right. I didn't say anything about cups. I know, Kim. Sorry, I had you confused with Elaine. And I'll tell you, after this is over, I'm sending this Periscope. I'm sending this Periscope on to the FBI because I think every single one. Here's what I think. I think every single one of you in the scope today, in some way, you're connected to Kavanaugh. And I'm going to send this Periscope over to the FBI. They can do a thorough investigation on everybody who's in this scope. Furball cups. There you go. Woo! I wonder what that means, Mike. What is the code word, the dog whistle there? And Robin said, Susan, I thought you stood for truth. Can I bring my duct tape? Yes. You love Kavanaugh. So do we, Elaine. Oh, on and on to that. Yeah. For everybody who's listening, who don't know me, we're all really, yeah. I'm being sarcastic. I hope you know that I do this, and I'm being sarcastic. So for anybody who's listening who thinks that I'm being truthful here about this, I'm not, of course. I'm teasing with the people on here, and I'm being sarcastic. That being said, thank you, Harley, people don't get your, well, you know, some people don't get sarcasm. Yeah, I'm not boofing around here, Alan. I'm like being sarcastic. Kim's saying, what? It's a lot. It is a lot of fun. Sometimes you got to have fun. If you take everything so seriously, we'd all go crazy. This is the first time in the scope. I know nothing. Yeah, right, Lori. We've got proof of the fact. We've got your yearbooks, Lori. We've got your yearbooks. I heard Coons and Flake are short men, small feet. I don't think so, Patty. They don't look, I mean, Pamela, they don't look like it. It's a great group of people. We will all go to jail together after this tape is turned over to the FBI, and that's okay. That's okay, because everybody needs investigation. No, I don't think it's frozen. So some days you need to, like, let go of the news. We have your yearbooks. No, Chesney, I've destroyed all of them. No, I said something on the scope to be silly, and they asked if I was a Democrat. No humor. Oh, my God. Please. I'm going to have to get out of this devil's triangle. Oh, my God. She had no credible witnesses to back up her story. And on top of that, she was like, yep. Did I ever black out? No. I have never, ever, 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 ever blacked out. Ever. I don't give a... I like that name. Hint, hint, in the... Pamela. I want to be in the same jail cell as you, Susan. I'm going to... Listen. I'm going to have the red Solo cups. Listen to this and not reading the comments is hilarious. I'm going to have red Solo cups, just so you know. So whoever is in my cell with me, okay, and you all will be, I'm going to bleach my Solo cups. Yes, I may need to move out of the country. Well, you better go fast because no, you know what? I think the FBI is probably listening right now. I knew X-rated Solo cups this morning, Pamela said. Let's just all get raptured together. Absolutely, Daniel, that would be great. But in the jail cell, I will pass out the red Solo cups. I expect for you to hide them. I don't care where you hide them. That's none of my business, but just hide them. They're going to make us pee in a cup, in a red Solo cup, no doubt, Marlene. Do we get straws with the red Solo cup? Not if it's in California. Not in California. I've got the purple ones. I bet you do, Nina. I bet you do. Molly is confessing to the fact that she likes beer. Molly, let me have the name and address of your employer because I'm going to send this information directly to your employer so that you can be fired today because you like beer. I mean, come on. In California. Nope, I don't smoke weed in California. I hate beer. Oh, really? No, is it Robert or Robert? No, I've never boofed. Ever. Not from alcohol. I have thrown up when I've been sick, but not from alcohol. You bring the red cups and I'll bring the blue. There you go. That's right, Robin. I throw crushed ice. Well, okay. That's it for you. I hope you don't work someplace where ice is being handled and, you know, that's what you're selling. Because throwing ice, I bet people in here do that in the winter too. I bet you do. I love beer too. Too many yeah, too many carbs. I don't, you know, there's nothing I like about beer, honestly. The taste is kind of like, ugh. I just say I really do not recall. There you go. Great scope. Thank you, Elaine. I got no notifications and oh, Peyton, my gosh. Peyton, do you have any red Solo cups in your house? Come on, you can tell us. Nobody's going to hear. No, I promise you, I won't send this Periscope over to the FBI. Awesome scope. Thanks, Jesse. If I were going to drink beer at all, like for the taste, it would be the darker beer. Ice or ice. I know, I'm using code words. Coley likes beer. Sheesh. And wine glasses. Oh, everybody. Peyton's got wine glasses in her house. Woo. I already sent it to the FBI. Okay, good. You're not fond of beer? Sure, Barbara. Heck yeah. Wow. Peyton drinking out of wine glasses. Yeah, I'll send it to Diane. Oh, your husband dips? Whoa. You have no red wine glasses. No, I don't know that anybody has any red ones. Hopefully not. Because that in and of itself is, you're totally convicted right there. I mean, there's no way to get around that. You know what I mean? Wow. YouTube. What's the YouTube? Is that my YouTube? No. Fast track to hell. Drink a beer. Yep. All right, Kim. Thanks for coming in. Stay away from the red Solo cups. We are all sinners. Where are you from? I am from the United States. Alan, where are you from? Beer googles. Beer goggles? You have beer oh my God. I hope red Solo cup just stock goes up, up, up. Have a good day. Thanks, Renee. It's almost 9 a.m. Got to run, Susan. Great scope. Like always, God bless. Thank you, Junior. Don't forget God's views on political news. That's today at 1 o'clock p.m. Yeah, go buy some. Seriously. And it's on Facebook on the God's Views on Political News page. Great scope, Susan. Have a great day. All too much laughing today. I know, Lee. Gotta laugh. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you, Peyton. Peyton, go back and watch the replay. Retweet this, if you will, to everybody. God bless you too, Junior. We have about a little bit less than a minute. God bless, Bob. By keep it like exactly. I'm voting while we're talking. Hey. So are you pro or against? Pro or against Solo cups? Thanks, Susan. I am pro confirmed Kavanaugh. That's what I'm for. Because there's absolutely no evidence at all against him. Why would I not want somebody who has, you know, proven their innocence, which he shouldn't have had to do? Why would I not want him confirmed? I absolutely do want him confirmed. And again, I'm going to forward this over to the FBI. I hope all of you, when they come and talk to you, God is with us, Kat. When they come and talk to you, make sure that you tell them everything you know about Kavanaugh, which would probably take, I don't know what, 20 seconds or something like that, depending on how much you've known Kavanaugh and, you know, whatever. Okay, Elaine's hiding. All right, great. All right, Marlene, see you at 1 o'clock. Love this scope, just what I needed. God bless. See you in an hour. Okay, Robin. Thank you, everybody, for being here and putting up with my sarcasm. Some days you just need it. Thanks for the endorphin rush. Laughter is medicine in a red Solo cup. That's right. Try to convince somebody in the FBI of that, though, Lisa. Nice try. All right, everybody. God bless you. Take care. See you soon. Everybody on Facebook, see you soon. Thank you very much for coming in. God bless.